Hello, welcome again to another video of Doki Doki Literature Club. I just came back from watching the new Star Wars movie, and I have to say it was fucking fantastic. It was better than the last movie, and I can't wait for the other one because it's just so good. I don't want to give anything away if anyone hasn't watched it yet, but if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's so much worth it. Alright, let's continue. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's do Monica. Hi, Marmar. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, like Starbucks, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, keep that in mind. My voices are rusty because I just ate popcorn, like, for 2 hours. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Marmar. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's sort of berry that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, like she just gossips all the time saying that you cheated on Becky. How fucking dare you? It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show out different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem. Ha! I did the wrong voice. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sherry's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. It's not like you're gonna date them or anything. It's not like you're gonna, you know, fuck them or, you know. Ha ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, fucking Becky. I'll never know. I was at home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I rail blind, like a film left in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was toe deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh, is that it? Since some of this has been spoiled, I get it now. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. This is a lot of poems. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What is the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced by poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, oh, there we go. Dear shares of the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure because you suck absolute shit. I can't believe you wrote something so bad. I guess that it might be after reading it through. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face into her hands. She's so adorable, but she's a character. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and I have been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think the most noticeable thing is that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once furry, she's a fucking furry! Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is that her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that is not something you can't be blamed for. There are so many skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. I'm so good at it, but I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, I'm sorry. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though, because she's a bitch. Fucking hate her. Biased? How? Well... Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which is itself kind of funny. After all, isn't she supposed to be a literature club? Ooh, the music changes. It's so pretty. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining straight light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing in air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. So, this kind of reminds me, in English class, always in the beginning of the first semester, we would have to learn we'd memorize a poem on this website called Poetry Out Loud. It's like a contest, and you'd recite it, for like a 100, even if you like messed up and stuff. And I remember that I did the best in the class, and I was invited to recite a poem in front of the whole school, and I was like, fuck that shit. Well, it's kind of sad in itself, because then it goes to like states and then the country, and you can like win a scholarship, like a couple $1,000s. So, but I'm not just that person to do that. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's so short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's the first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Maybe I'm just giving up a facade. Maybe I'm just lying about it. Maybe I just really actually suck at writing poems. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Marmar. It's about me communicating with the devil itself. Really? I must have totally missed the part. Well, I suppose you only glanced over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Their deepest, darkest secrets. If they're a murderer, they usually do more than tell a simple story or paint or a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. My soul is dark, like the abyss in hell. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy to think you'd think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying it. I'm counting on you. So yeah, right on the left. Let's do it. Fuck yeah. My god, my throat hurts so badly. I forget what voice I gave her. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Marmar. I love it. Had no idea you were such a good writer. Say, Yuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem,
It's not just a poem. It's a Marmar poem. That makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayora hugs the sheet against her chest. Aww. You're so weird. No, she's not. She's sweet. She's a sweetheart. She's like the best character.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Well, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Marmar. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you out on that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Well, we'll see about that.
Here's your sunshine.
Aw, I like how the music changes. I've seen the beginning and the certain event that happens, but I haven't seen some of the options, like I've said in the first video. And I'd never really noticed that the music changes when you read the poems.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. It made me wrap the sleepy through my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
That's so cute. Sayori.
It's kawaii.
This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds like just like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Sorry.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Sure, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes lit on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. They're so cute. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's brow furrowed in frustration. And meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing!
Natsuki dismissively turns the poem with one hand.
Just that your poem sucks. Guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute! Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I just meant my voice. It's turning into a loli. The language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
I was looking for suggestions. I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Mama did too. Based on that, I will have to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but it's been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something that particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Marmar liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. The music stopped. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh, didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Murmur appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ugh! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who magically grew a size bigger as soon as Murmur started showing up.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little, you're creating drama. Oh my god, I'm gonna totally tell everyone.
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they noticed I was standing there.
Marmar, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. She gotta get over herself and learn how to appreciate something I forget. This would have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not for them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Marmar.
Wait, there's a reason why. We have many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning to most effectively. Avoiding them is not the only necessarily limiting self, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Marmar?
Well,
I get dragged myself into the nice place. It's not like I know everything about writing. But whoever, and they'll probably think more highly of me. Okay. I've seen these choices. I'm gonna see what Sayori has to say.
Natsuki?
Natsuki glanced at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth, so instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri? Yuri was in such defense I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this? I don't like this stop of music. Please play music.
Marmar? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Yuri wants to tell Yuri that she's a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? That's exactly why. Exactly why nobody, stop!
You know, I'm gonna change your voice.
Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends!
I just want everyone to get along and be happy.
friends are, I can't do.
My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because they're differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because...
Well,
Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same they always are.
Big and beautiful. I'm sorry. She looks so offended by that. Okay, I'm crying a little bit. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands with her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. She's up. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come up as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but somehow is weirdly special that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I get a chance to talk to her a little bit more. No! Okay, everyone. Just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Marmar, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. ... I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. Then look, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And I did myself with a newfound determination.
Marmar, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Alright, we're gonna stop the episode here. It was a pleasure doing this episode with you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Be safe, be happy, and be healthy. Bye!